The Minnesota Vikings have announced that they have two male cheerleaders, and there has been some backlash to it online. I regard the topic as somewhat silly, and yet I ask, can the NFL be Bud lit over something such as this? And also, within all of that, what are the issues? Why would people be offended? What's the deal?
First of all, let's go back to Dylan Mulvaney for a second.
Hi. Impressive carrying skills, right?
I saw that commercial because I was watching the Super Bowl, and I thought, wow, this is who does this appeal to? It's not going to appeal to your typical football person. It's not going to appeal to, I think it appealed to girls that are that actually are of the age to play with Barbies. Most women don't do anything like what Dylan Mulvaney was doing. I understand why they did it. They were trying to, whatever, appeal to some weird part of the zeitgeist that maybe we should be appealing to. Okay, it backfired. Let's fast forward to Blaze. Blaze is goofy. Blaze is kind of cute, but who is Blaze really appealing to? Other girls. Is it appealing to the average football viewer? No, this is not an issue. This is a non-issue that is a current, we're going to own the libs moment. These guys are clearly gay. Okay, they're gay. Fine, whatever. And I mean, there are very few Americans that are really upset about that.
There are some people on the right who don't like this, but I don't think it's at the level of a Bud Light. I don't think it's at that level of importance. But there is something funny about this. There are layers to this. I think, from my perspective, some of what's happening is that this has declined in importance to people. I think it's become noise because America has gotten more pornified. The world has gotten more pornified. So it used to be in the 1970s, there were these cheerleaders, and that was just ooga. That was just insane for people to see in their living rooms or when they were at the game. But now they have access to so much stuff. The horniest football fan at the game is looking at their phone, placing a bet, or doing something else. Maybe looking at porn on their phone, frankly. They're not looking at the end zone or the sideline and going, oh my God, there's a man there. That's not what's happening.